So I'm in a relationship. And it is hanging on by a thread. Everyone in healthy relationships gets into fights, it's natural, but it's different when you have problems, right? And because of these problems, my boyfriend tried to break up with me. He tried, but I shut that shit down. Had to do some quick thinking though. So I said, would you leave me if I were having your baby? And he said, honey, of course not. So I said I was pregnant. That gives me about 9 months to figure out my next move. And you know, one of our biggest problems is his life motto. Admit nothing. Deny everything. Make counter accusations. For example, he'll come over to my house where I live alone. And he'll pee. Toilet seat goes up. Toilet seat stays up. I go in the bathroom. I say, honey, why would you leave the toilet seat up? And he goes, how do we know you didn't leave it up? And you know, he's not the only thing that really upsets me, is I believe that there are massive feminist issues that are being completely overlooked. Like men wearing flip-flops. You know the ones. The leather ones with the heels worn thin, always paired with a pair of jeans that are just a little too long. I mean, it's 45 degrees outside. Can you at least put some fucking socks on? And you know, another thing that really rustles my Jimmies are ineffective protests. The other day, I go into Plaza and there's this huge anti-abortion rally going on. And by that I mean 3 dudes. And they have all these popsicle sticks in the ground, I guess representing dead babies or something. And like, the thing that really pissed me off about them was that they were so inept at protesting that I couldn't even hate them, right? So I decided to help them. Because I love a cause. Even if it's not my own. So I went up to them and I was like, guys, the popsicle stick thing, it isn't working for me. Nobody gets it, like we don't understand what it means. Like, there's no shock value, you know? We need to spice it up. I'm thinking baby doll heads. On each of the popsicle sticks, right? But then I was worried, and I was like, what if it could be misconstrued? And instead of it being a warning to people to not get abortions, it'd be a warning to babies to not come here? So I shut that shit down. It's hard being an affluent, cisgendered, straight-passing white woman. Because I feel like the only people that I should complain about are affluent, cis, straight, white men. This makes it difficult to go into sessions with my affluent, cis, straight, white male therapist. Like if he doesn't hate himself by the end of the hour, I feel like we had an unsuccessful session. And the affluent, cis, straight, white man that I complain the most about is my father. See, my parents got divorced when I was in the 2nd grade, and my little brother and I had to go over for nights at Dad's house, right? This is new for Dad being like the Mr. Mom thing, and he was really stoked about it. And he was like, kids, tomorrow, forget buying, I'm gonna pack your lunch. My little brother and I were apprehensive at this change in cuisine. But we went with it. Flash forward the next day to lunch, right? My little brother pulls out his lunchbox, unzips the zipper, and inside, a single green pepper and caramel apple dip. This intrigues me. So I pull out my lunchbox, and from within, I remove a whole unopened loaf of marbled rye. So we go home. And I say, Dad, what happened out there? Like, you really dropped the ball on that way. Why would you pack our lunches like that? And he goes, how do we know you didn't pack lunches? Thank you so much.